In this video, we'll extend the example from the previous lesson to include organizing a larger learning path. In particular, pay close attention to the use of collections and chapters. Now let's look at an example of a fully realized folder structure for a larger learning path. For our example, we'll create a learning path called First Aid Certification. When the learner completes all content within the learning path, they'll be awarded a first aid certificate. In our learning path, we'll have 3 collections with courses pertaining to primary evaluation, basic wound care, and emergency care. If we take a closer look at our emergency care collection, we'll find individual courses covering circulatory emergencies, respiratory emergencies, internal injuries, and burn treatment. The circulatory emergencies course is the first course in our emergency care collection. This course contains 4 chapters focused on the treatment of bleeding, stroke, heart attack, plus a circulatory emergency quiz. We can drill down into the heart attack chapter in our circulatory emergencies course to see that there are 4 learning elements. There's a link to a page on the National Institutes for Health website, a PowerPoint presentation showing the location and instructions for automated defibrillators, an online SCORM CPR overview class, and an instructor-led CPR class. As we mentioned before, your catalog can be as simple or as detailed as necessary to meet your training goals, but always do your best to keep it well organized. The beauty of the Accord folder system is the ease with which you can arrange content for a better learner experience and simple long-term administration. By selecting and configuring your folder types, you can set company-wide policies on the architecture of your content catalog. This will make it easier for your content creators and result in a more uniform presentation to your learners. Let's take a look at what this example looks like in the LMS. So here we are back on the LMS admin catalog page, and you'll see here we have our first aid certification learning path. I'm going to click on the little arrow and open it up, and you'll see we have 3 collections. I'll click into the emergency care collection, and there we have our 4 courses. Drilling into the circulatory emergencies course, you'll see we have the 4 chapters, bleeding, stroke, heart attack, and the final exam. And if we open up the chapter on heart attack, you'll see that we have the 4 learning elements available to the learner. So now let's go take a look at this learning path from the learner's experience. Okay, when the learner opens their My Courses page, they'll see their first aid certification learning path. We can go ahead and open that up, and you'll see that we have our collections, our primary assessment collection, our basic wound care collection, and our emergency care collection, all presented in a nice organized fashion for the learner. If we open up circulatory emergencies, you'll see that we have our chapters, bleeding, stroke, heart attack, and our final exam, and the learner can now launch any of the content that they'd like to review. Later, we'll be looking at special features such as scoring options, prerequisites, and more. For now, the important concept is that the Accord LMS catalog has a parent-child folder model that encourages organization of learning elements for easy administration and attractive learner presentation. Thanks for watching.